Yo, I gotta say, it's comedy in a way. Comedy in a way how some of the biggest liberals I know are the biggest hypocrites. So I've seen on social media this whole thing posted about, well, if you voted this way, you don't talk to me, and just a bunch of moral grandstanding by a lot of liberals. One stuck out to me in particular. So I have some family, some cousins, very, very liberal, very, very, very liberal, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, entitled to your belief. That's a beautiful thing I believe about America. Even if I don't necessarily agree with you on a lot of issues, I still think you have your full right to express that. But I can't stand hypocrites, and I can't stand just people that lie about themselves. And I'll just remain nameless. This particular cousin's like going on, well, everyone knows that I lean left and that I am a Democrat and I am very upset about this election and this was a massive mistake. And even though those people that voted for Donald Trump, they'll find like that's a mistake as well. And she's just talking ad nauseum the last like few posts on the internet and just saying that, oh, he's a terrible person, he has no moral integrity, he's just, people that vote for him essentially just are homophobic, transphobic, bigots, racist, things like all the big buzzwords that the mainstream media likes to say. And I hate even saying that word because I already know I'm gonna downvote you because you're some big Trump guy, which I'm not, but that's neither here nor there. But I generally, like with my cousin, and I think she's the perfect example of a cousin. A perfect example of a liberal. So when my mother died 3 months ago, where was the phone call? If you're so big into caring and family, like you posted in your little excerpts about Trump and how he's going to destroy families, if family's such a big thing, when my mother passed away and you knew that your cousins were affected by that, why was there nobody that reached out? If you're this big caring individual and you care about everybody like you say you did, wouldn't you think that when someone loses their mother you would reach out and say, hey, are you okay? But it's just another prime example that these people like to preach morality and they like to preach that they're just so empathetic are just full of, because they don't care. They just want to be on the in crowd. They just want to be that. I mean, for me, when I found out someone I didn't even really care for at the time, mother passed away, I reached out. It's like when I found out an acquaintance of mine's father passed away, we weren't seeing eye to eye, I made sure to reach out to him like, hey, you okay, man? I'm sorry to hear about your father. I know we're not really on speaking terms, but I want to send my condolences. Because that's the morally good thing to do. That's the right thing to do. Just when you see these people post about, oh, empathy, oh, morality, oh, we gotta be caring about the other, like, you're generally 9 times out of 10, they're full of and they're just self-absorbed losers. That's just how I view it, man. Saddening. I hate moral grandstanding from either side of the aisle, personally. But for this whole moral high ground that liberals want to take when you look at their own track record, and it's like, I don't know. I'm not really feeling it. This is a rant. I understand that, but just goes to show you that people will present themselves to the world a certain way, but how they actually are in their own private life is something completely separate. Especially when these cousins post all this stuff, and when I've reached out when they've had things, and it's been years since I've heard anything from them. But you figure with the death of your cousin's mother, that would bear at least a text message, right? But who do I know? I mean, maybe posting about politics online is far more important than your actual family, or posting a status online to make it like that you actually care about other human beings is far more important than actually being a good human being. But hey, that's neither here nor there. That's my rant. That's off my chest. See ya in the next one.